Morning, Eli. Good morning. You am awake, dude. I'm going to, here in a minute, I'm going to post a link in the comments to my first edit of what's going to be my rockin' vlog challenge. It's an unlisted link, so you guys are going to get a sneak peek before I let it go live. So I want to give you guys the opportunity to see it first. Let's say good morning to you folks here. We got Nittany Lion, Charles Brandt, Oscar Diaz, Bandana, what's up, man? Kyle, Wesley, Brendan, Charles, Mr. James Bradley, what's happening? West Coast, Shannon. Shannon, you keeping your bucket clean? Trucker Rochelle, how are you this morning? Harry Balls, how are you this morning? Dark Matter, what's up from Nebraska? I'm sitting in, I don't even know how to say it, Osseo, Wisconsin, Osseo, I believe is the proper, I don't know if it's the proper pronunciation or what. I don't know. Brian Jordan, what's happening? Daycap Dave, I see you in here, man. Dwayne Imler, you're going, I'm going the Arizona. Okay. He's going the Arizona. It is coffee time, Keith. I'm parked outside of a McDonald's here, which is really kind of crazy that they have an actual truck area. Not many McDonald's do. Not many McDonald's have a truck area, which is pretty cool. I'm bringing up my channel right now here so I can get it. So I can give you guys this link. I mean, dang it. I gotta log back into the thing too. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm not loving it, but I am gonna be loving it. I'm gonna go in and get a McGriddle. I'm gonna get a McGriddle. Well, I'm logging into my stuff here. Hold on. No, it's not my. That's not my password. That's my password. Let's see. You got your coffee pot set up. There you go. I was just watching Pale Rider's video that he just put up. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. But he was brewing coffee too. He was brewing coffee in there. Morning, Walter. Brian Jordan. Okay, here, let me grab this link. And I'm going to share with you guys. If you are seeing this on the recorded side, that means you're not on the notification squad. And that's pretty sad, because you should be. You should be subscribed. There we go. Pause it. Now I'm in the comments. Yay. Yay. There's my comment. See that? Okay, so here's the link. You guys can go and check that out. Either save the link or go watch it now. Come back and tell me what you think or whatever. But that's the first edit. I still got some other tweaks and stuff that I want to make to it. It'll only be live, or it'll only be available to watch for probably about the next 30 minutes, and then I'll switch it to private. Yeah, I've got a coffee pot in my truck. I do have probably still about half a thermos Maybe, no, not even half. Yeah, hit the thumb. Interactive rules. That's right, Shannon. You tell them. New house. What's up, man? Up here in Wisconsin. Dude, you should see how much freight is up here. Holy crap. I might make some serious coin coming out of here. I got some good coin coming in. I'll probably get some really good coin coming out, too. How's the weather? Fucking cold. I'll show you guys. Parked outside this McDonald's here in this truck parking area. 15 degrees. It's pretty fucking cold. But there's a lot of freight up here. A lot of freight up here. I'll post that link again. This link is for my first edit of the Rockin' Vlog Challenge. Not done with it yet. There's still some things I want to do. If you are doing the Rockin' Vlog Challenge, make sure that you let me know where your video is so that I can add it to the playlist that I'm creating on YouTube so that everybody can see all the videos, because there should be a good handful of guys that are doing it. But that's an unlisted link. It's only going to be probably only leave it live as long as I'm live. +7 here, dipping down to -20 in Eastern Canada. Man, I'm not interested in all that -20 bullshit. Morning from Compton. It's still early out there. It's like 3:30 out on the West Coast. But good morning to you, David Ochoa. Good morning to you. Back's a little stiff. Oh. I don't know if I'm going to take... I'm going to go deliver. I got 88 miles to go deliver. I don't know if I'm going to take the rest of the day off and grab something tomorrow. I'm going to try to book something today. Some kind of short, something short. Just to tack on some extra bucks. Believe it or not, I get an $1,100 on-time bonus with this load. Isn't it pretty crazy? I know that's the only reason I haven't posted my truck, dude, because my phone will blow up because there's so much freight up here. From where I'm delivering, within a 200-mile radius, there's like 990 something loads, and that was as of, I didn't even look at it this morning to tell you. I couldn't even tell you how many loads. Let's see. Probably bring it up. I'll bring it up on this here phone. But that was at like midnight last night or earlier. Hold on, let's look. Show you guys the load board here. Dream on. Oh yeah, they'll repost all that stuff, brother. I know, dude, they go crazy. I was looking at tons of different stuff because there was loads going all over the place. Wisconsin. I'm delivering in Wisconsin Rapids. So we'll do a 100-mile radius. What the hell say? 24th, right? Alright, let's see. Do a little search-a-rooski here. Well, you stupid thing. Didn't want me to spell rapids. Okay, so within a 100-mile radius. Oh. Within a 100-mile radius, 345 loads. Look at all this freight, man. Look at all this freight. This is ridiculous. Ooh. See that? Tolson. Yeah, what the hell? Look at that. 3 grand. Ooh, 44,000 pounds though. Yikes. 3 grand on 800 miles. Bet you could get 4 out of that, if not more. What are these names of these freaking Fond du Lac? What the hell? A lot of freight out there, guys. It's organized by. Oh, it's not on here. You can do on the website. You can order, but organized by. Not going to New York. You guys can keep the New York shit. TQL loads. Yikes. So I'll post that link one more time for those of you that are just joining in. If you want to see my rock and vlog challenge, the first edit, I'll post the link. Go check it out. It's only going to be able to view that link while I'm live right now. As soon as I turn this off, I will turn that to private. So go and check it out. Go check it out. That's the last time I'm posting the link too. Let's turn this off so that we don't. Yeah, there was the start of that video, the beginning of that video, and some of the clips that are mixed in towards the end right there. That's Yellowstone National Park. And needless to say, the road conditions were way less than optimal, and there was no cell service out there. So if something happened, I was fucking screwed. And if you haven't seen the Trucking Busters video, check that out. They do not know how to plow. If you look at there's a plow truck in that vlog. There's a plow truck in that vlog, and he wasn't doing shit. He didn't really do anything. That guy was doing nothing but making dust. I mean, they weren't even, at that point, they weren't even putting salt down on the road. And if you look, I don't know if you guys have ever been through there, but it's 191 and 287. They kind of come together. But the town there, West Yellowstone, like their main drag through their town, the roads were just covered. There was no maintenance done on those roads. Waving from the Alabama-Georgia line. Well, hello, Mike. Good morning. Waving back at you, man. Hope you guys are all having a good morning. I hope you guys all got some rest. If you're running still, hopefully you're shutting down soon. Get you some rest. Weather looks really good out here right now. I mean, I don't see, unless there's some lake effect snow somewhere, but I was looking at the radar this morning and it doesn't look like there's going to be anything rolling in for a while. So the Midwest and Northeast will get a little break. There's a new system coming on deck. It's coming on deck out there on the West Coast. I saw that. So if you're out in that direction and you're in the colder temperatures, be aware. Surprises me how many guys don't check weather reports. Normally I'm looking, you know, a day and a half, 2 days out from where I'm heading, because you need to be able to plan accordingly. If you need to go around a storm, if it's a smaller cell, you think it'll pass, whatever. What's up, Yukon? I posted a link, Yukon, to, it's an unlisted link to my first edit of my Rockin' Vlog challenge. I'm going to do some more tweaks to it. A lot of it will stay the same. I'm going to do a little more tweaks to it. Probably this afternoon, tonight. Post it by the end of the day, maybe. But if you scroll up, you might find it. If not, I'll just text it to you later. But it amazes me, a lot of guys that don't check the weather reports. I really think that should definitely be part of a new driver's training. I think a lot of people should be, I think a lot of people should be looking at the weather more than what they do. Where am I? I'm in Wisconsin. I've been calling it Osseo, but it's, I don't know how to say it realistically. If we were to treat it as though it were an acronym, it'd probably be Operating System Search Engine Optimization. Osseo? Oreo? I don't know. You tell me. Emily, good morning. Morning, Mr. Pritchett. How are you? And good morning, the Charlie channel. Pick up in Virginia and across 76 to 80 over to Chicago. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked the video. It's awesome. Yeah. Of course. And yes, with names, there's some weird. I don't even know how to say half the shit they got up here. I went in this McDonald's last night when I got here, and fries, and a fillet of fish sandwich. Fillet of fish. Yukon gets that joke. And she's like, "You gonna have that for here to go?" I'm like, oh God, here we go. Is that, you gonna have that for here or for to go? I'm gonna get it for to go. What are you gonna get for a soda? You gonna have a Coke? Yeah. No, this one is not 24 hours. They opened at 5 a.m. Say with an Irish accent. Turgol. Yeah. Yeah. Turgol. You gonna have her to go? You're in Canada words territory, I guess, man. It's crazy. Like, I think that's one of the cool things about America, you know? Yeah, they're just... Wisconsin, don't you know? You just... Up here, Wisconsin. They really stress that. Wisconsin, don't you know? Don't you know, in Wisconsin? Up here just the lollygagging, aren't you? You're gonna do it, Shannon. 5 minutes of you sitting on a bucket with strawberry fields playing in the background. You know what would be cool? Actually, it would be freaking hilarious if you did that, but you had like a fuel island in the background and you just did a time lapse. So you're sitting still and all the trucks just moving around lightning speed behind you. Just sit in front of a fuel island and put your shit on time lapse. And just sit completely still, like don't even move. It's like, but that's it. A couple more minutes and I'm gonna shut this off. Were those fuel pumps wrapped in blankets? They put well, they're, I guess they're like blankets, but it's insulation that they put around it so that the, primarily so the DEF doesn't freeze, I guess. Philip Snyder, hello. Oh, for some of you guys, I've gotten a lot of emails lately, a lot of questions. I think I need to do like maybe an email Q&A video. I'm really horrible at answering emails probably for the last few months. I did see Shannon's angry email though. I read that one. Shannon sent me an angry email. He did. He was a little upset. He was a little upset because the bucket he bought to shit in, it was leaving red rings on his ass and kind of cutting into his cheeks a little bit. So he was really upset. He was wondering if I had any recommendation on a proper type of healing ointment to use. Yeah, he needs to go to Zello. You're heading to Kansas City. All right, Class A. You guys all be safe on your journeys. Got like 30 minutes till my... Watching me, Vasily, and others help you out so much. Keep it up. Well, I appreciate that. There are some guys that put out some really good information. Primarily recently, I mean, for the last 6 months, majority of my videos have been more about entertainment than teaching. I think a lot of the teaching stuff's played out. I mean, it's out there. It might be time to revisit some of those things. Maybe some tips. I'll tell you, I watched a video on Instagram, and I was kind of a little pissed off about it, because what it was it was a truck. I think it was in Texas, and the guy was on, it was like an icy road or snow-packed road. It was slick. He couldn't get traction, and they had 2 pickup trucks hooked to the truck helping the driver. Now, I'm all about guys getting help and everything. However, in that situation, it wasn't a very huge incline or anything like that, but I had left a comment on there. I said, get your lazy ass out of the truck, throw on a set of chains, and get your ass up there. And I also mentioned, if you can't get the traction to get the chains on, throw a little kitty litter on the ground to help get your chains on. It'll give you enough traction just to get up onto the chains or whatever. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you can't use kitty litter. Like, yes, you can. I've got a big coffee can, one of the big rubber Folgers cans that's filled with kitty litter. It's in my truck, and that will help you. That is a tip right there for you guys. You can go to the dollar store. You get a bag of kitty litter, the cheap shit. Okay, you can even get it at Walmart for just like pennies. You go get a bag of kitty litter, the cheap stuff, and you just keep it in your truck, and it will help you to get out of fuel islands, parking spots, a whole bunch of different things, you know, a whole bunch of different situations without having to put chains on. Yes, and it's good for fuel spills, oil leaks, all that kind of stuff. Carry you a little bit of kitty litter with you. It works really, really good. Kitty litter is basically pumice, which is a rock, and shit that they put on the road. You know, the red rocks, the red powder shit they put. Same idea. All you need is that little bit of traction to get moving forward. Now, if you're empty, probably a different story. But loaded, any kind of weight, you should be just fine. Got stuck at a dollar store and got the litter. There you go, KP. The kitty litter is an awesome trick. And it was my grandfather told me about that. Yep, sand. You can put sand, you know, if you don't, I mean, that kind of stuff works too. Ice and you know, packed snow and stuff like that is a different monster. And then, I mean, another piece of a little tip, piece of advice or whatever for guys is, like in that video that I shared, obviously the roads were shit. They were completely covered, packed. Take your time. Don't get in a rush. Don't get in a rush. And whatever you do, don't slam on your brakes. Slam on your brakes, it's over. Okay? If you feel yourself start to slide, accelerate a little bit. Try to give yourself a little push, get a little forward momentum. There's a lot of little different things. Just don't slam on your brakes. Just take your time. Take your time. A lot of you guys that are brand new out here, you're putting the truck in the ditch or you're sliding around, whatever. Just take your time. Don't get in a panic. Don't let your dispatcher or anybody tell you that oh, there's got to be there. There's got to be there. Yeah, kiss my ass, guy. That's what you tell them. Okay? They fire you. They fire you. You got a CDL, one of the most powerful resumes out there is a CDL. Okay, companies are always hiring. Don't let those guys try to rush you. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Don't ever let those guys rush you into trying to get a load there on time and risking yourself, you know, your life or someone else's life. That's right. A good company won't force you. You're exactly right, DB. Oh yeah, definitely turn off your Jake brakes. Turn off the Jakes, turn off the cruise. Use that transmission. It's like, I drive an automatic, so I'll put that shit in manual. I'll put that shit in manual, buddy. You'll see me. Listen, hey, I've been out here. I've got a good bit of winter driving experience, but you will see me doing 30 miles an hour, 20 miles an hour. I'll get there, and I won't put my shit in the ditch. And the guy that blew my doors off in the snow because he's cruising 50 miles an hour when the roads are covered, he'll be in the ditch. He'll be in the ditch. Most definitely. Oh my gosh. Let's throw this trash bag away. Go in here and get me some breakfast. Unfortunately, I'm out of Pilot coffee, so I'm going to have to get a McDonald's coffee. That does not make me happy. McDonald's coffee is kind of shit. Exactly, Steve. They're out there. 30 miles an hour with tire chains on, smoking on a cigarette. Listen, if I'm running chains, I'll probably run 25 miles an hour. And here's another tip for you guys. Okay, if you've never run chain time ever putting chains on, okay, there is a correct way. There is an inside and an outside to putting chains on. Okay, remember that. But secondly, when you're driving with chains on, put your windows down about that far. Okay, so you can hear them. Okay, you want to be able to hear your chains. Why? That way you know if you got a loose chain, you will fuck some shit. Okay, a chain will rip a fender off, mud flap hanger off. A chain will rip a fairing off. It will destroy some shit if it gets loose and it's flying around. So when you get your windows down, and I'll put one down for a little bit, and then I'll put it up, put the other one down so I can hear on both sides, right? And you'll hear a hum, just like you know, it'll just be a steady hum, like kind of when you're on a rumble strip. It's just, you know what I mean, kind of like that. But if you hear, you got a loose chain, you need to pull over, tighten them back up. Remember that. You gotta listen to the chains. And don't let any of these other drivers, for you young guys driving in the winter shit, don't let any of these other drivers that have been out here 5, 10, 15, 20 years or whatever, don't let them freaking pressure you into running without chains. If you think you should have them on, put them on. Put them on. If you feel you need them, put them on. I mean, don't run them on dry pavement. That will destroy your chains, and it will destroy your tires. Even if you come into a spot like say the pavement, you know, say the cars have worn in a path right through the snow or whatever for a quarter mile, half mile, whatever it is. Don't really have chains on. Put yourself into the snow a little bit. Try not to run chains on dry pavement. Save you money, because you'll break chains and stuff. Chains weren't made for running on concrete or asphalt. They just weren't. You ever put chains on the steers? Only the first time. Only the first time in the season do I put them, because I just want to make sure my steers are broken. Harry, there was a picture, was it last year? It was either last year or the year before. There was a picture of a guy putting chains on his steers. So I can say that I've seen it. I have seen it. I always chain up, you know, even if it's only like minimum chains, I'll put maximum on, because I'm out there and I'm quick at it. I can chain up the whole truck in fucking 15 minutes or less, like Domino's used to be, you know. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna get some breakfast and a cup of coffee. Hopefully you enjoyed my first edit of the Rock and Vlog Challenge. The link was in here, so if you're looking for it, if you want to see it, scroll up and look for the link that I posted. Other than that, I'm going to go check in on Zello nice and early this morning. You can join us. Download the Zello app to your phone. #DogPound is the channel. The link is in the description to this video. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and all that jazz. Hit the thumbs up button, you filthy animals, will you? Good God. Go buy you some kitty litter. Everybody be safe. Get a good cup of coffee this